Hello, anyone watching in the present or past or future. Or any combination. Sunless Skies home. Couldn't sleep. Gonna play a story. Gotta turn the controller on again. I think. Apply. Okay. Can't figure out how to keep these people alive, don't know where to go, so guess we're just gonna keep going until we can't go no more. Ask them how to make your fortune through trade. Between them, they've carried Navarrete gemstones, souls from the Blue Kingdom, and brought ours to London. Ooh, maybe we'll try to buy something. Host at Magdalene's needs an urgent delivery of seeds. We've done that. Just don't know where he is or she is. Broker in Port Avon is selling cheap seeds. Chirpy chap. His face looks like it's been pushed through a mangle. An opportunity. Ooh, Port Avon lies to the east of New Winchester. And Magdalene's lies to the southeast. Okay. Let's try to go east. Go east till we can't go east no more, because we're out of money. Choo-choo. Hello, anyone here in the middle of the night? Ooh. Down. Wispy condensation trails cross the sky, the ghosts of passing trains. Our fear is up. We might go crazy, but we might not. Salvageable stuff? Nope. A town? Okay. Could have went for gas or food. Oh. Oops. As your terror rises, bad things will happen. You can reduce terror by discovering new ports, returning to major ports, and through special opportunities at ports you've been to before. Try not to let it reach 100. This is usually fatal, and if you do survive, you will suffer grave harm. The distant nebula shines on this place, its light as mellow as melted butter. Ooh. A junior signaler receives a dose of medicinal port in the infirmary after seeing a frozen corpse spin past a window. The experience has shaken him. The dead are hungry, he says. We need to make an offering, or it'll come back a knocking at the hull. What is that gonna cost? The search will cost fuel, but it might prove profitable. Perhaps it has a pocket watch. It will be poor company, but it is what you want to happen if you were found dead in the sky. Increase nightmares. Does it... Unlocked when nightmares is untroubled. Unlocked when you have airs of terror. Well, if we get the body, why wouldn't I get its stuff? What does this cost? More terror. Alright, let's do that. It is a good deed, perhaps, to carry a lost soul home, but it's not a happy one. The crew are grimly heartened, but your dreams are troubled. The corpse wore a captain's jacket. Their face is a mask of frozen horror. I guess we got... Whoa! As you turn to your paperwork, you feel the insistent crawl of watchful eyes on the back of your neck. No one is behind you. It would be impossible, ridiculous, to even entertain the notion that someone is behind you. Ignore the sensation as best you can. By turning your head, you'd be acknowledging that it's possible that someone's behind you, which it isn't, so you won't. Let's turn our head. As it turns out, there is no one there, just an empty room, and a window offering a view onto the star-sprinkled void. Is someone clinging to the hull outside, peeking through the window? Surely not. Yet when you return to your paperwork, you once again feel watched. Let's stare out the window. The stars gleam back smugly, providing no answers. One supply! Oh, shuddering, you return to your desk. By the end of the night, your papers are in disarray and you have a headache. Come morning, you discover you accidentally signed off on the jettisoning of supplies. Why would anybody sign off on that? It's too late to undo the damage, but you make a mental note to avoid working under such stress. I was trying to avoid stress, but here we go. Man, where is this place? choo-choo. Oh, man. Your engine is operating with only a skeleton crew, and you are all forced to take double shifts. Everyone is tired and increasingly lax. Something must be done. We're gonna have to administer firm discipline because we're all surviving here. And what has to be done has to be done. I have to do it, you have to do it. By the end of the day, your crew's surliness has been replaced by obedient fear. Your engines operate efficiently once more. That's what I like to hear. Whoops. I'm the captain of a ship and I've never went anywhere. I don't know where to go, even though I was a first mate. Where did the captain go before? Oh, here we go. Oh, jeez. I feel like I should have went down, but there's no turning back now. A bed of eels wriggles through the sky. That's unfortunate. But we must persist. Traitors' Woods. Incautious driver, I came here once, don't remember why. A king, his cup. Oh, we made it somewhere. Somerset Camp. The forest's edge. Trader's Wood is a sprawling, secluded forest on the edge of the Reach. Few venture beneath its gloomy boughs, and legend speaks of a king who sleeps under the barrow at the wood's heart. Where do we go? Expeditions. No. Well, it looks like I might have skipped where we're supposed to go, but that's okay. Maybe we'll make it. Maybe we'll find some money here. A campfire. Always follow the three. Three figures draped in scholars' robes huddle around a campfire. They are arguing about kings. A banner in the colors of Somerset, London's university's most respectable college, gleams in the firelight. As you approach, the discussion dies. One of the scholars, a woman with a fierce expression, stands up. Only scholars should be here. Are you one? Well, I guess you don't wanna be friends. Perhaps a gift. What do I possibly have? Oh, food. That was stupid. I should have just said no. Well, we're here now. The vituperative classicist compares your offering with the burnt toast and wan tea they had been suppering on. Well, all right, I suppose. The woman is a vituperative classicist. Her companions, a dismal paleographer, a forlorn young man, and a feckless theologian, theologian, a handsome youth with an easy smile. They explain that they are here to enter the regent's grave, where they believe a sleeping king lies buried. They do not agree as to the king's identity. Unfortunately, the college has cut our funding, the classicist explains. Speak to us if you'd be interested in helping. Well, might as well. The scholars intimated? Intimated, yeah. The scholars intimated that you might be able to help them continue their explorations. Or the divinity student has a dozen bad habits and a firm conviction that St. John the Apostle slumbers in the Regent's grave. Speak to the classicist. The forlorn student of medieval manuscripts believes that the Emperor Charlemagne... Sure, why not? The paleographer's tent is some distant from the rest of the camp, and almost in the forest. It's smaller and more worn than the tents of the others. Inside, however, the tent is both warm and sturdy. No rain leaks through the oilskin. The paleographer's inks and reference books and old theater handbills are neatly sorted. In a tent, the paleographer is at a little wooden desk conjugating the subjunctive. Hello, how are you? Tell me about your history. Why does he think the Holy Roman Empire or Emperor Charlemagne is buried in a forgotten tomb in the high wilderness? That's where the deads are. Maybe. In the sky? The king's duty goes on. It's a little strange, I admit. You certainly won't find this in Einhard. But there are legends that say the great king did not leave his people on death, and instead sleeps in a barrow, waiting for their hour of need. He almost smiles. You query his people? I do not forget that we are British. He pauses for effect. But is our queen not of German parentage? Would not her ancestor look out for her, Europe's great monarch, as she embarks on her most significant endeavor? Not really. Looking up to these crazy people in the past probably wouldn't be a good idea in a place where you have to let go of the past to go to space. What does he think about this? The paleographer is lost in thought. When he answers you, he looks rueful. The three of us were at college together, in the same year. We were all interested in the theater, but eventually pursued other things. I hadn't seen him in years, until the Traders' Wood funding came up at the Senate. He sniffs. His intellect is second-rate, but his charm is first class. We can't all be brilliant, he says despondently. Why don't I just ask everybody about themselves? Talk to the paleographer? Or no, this one. Now, the classicist. The classicist tent is practical and largely unornamented. The interior is damp from her various walking clothes, which have been scattered across the floor. Disgusting. Old playbills and gaudy costume jewelry hang from the tent ceiling like charms. An interesting thing to bring with you in a camp. The classicist is pacing the tent, reading Herodotus while smoking up a storm. Why does she believe the ancient Sumerian deity Inanna is buried in a forgotten tomb in the high wilderness? Do they all just think random people from the past are buried here? Isn't it obvious? She rolls her eyes. Fine, I'll tell you what I thought, what I told the academic senate. The high wilderness is heaven, not as the church conceives it, but as the Sumerians did. a place of stars and chaos and impossible powers, in proximity to and affecting our own world, but far, far removed. Except you live up there now. She pauses for breath. Inanna, the Queen of Heaven, entered the underworld in search of her husband and was trapped for a time. That's the myth. This may be the truth. She waves her hand dismissively. Besides, we made some promising discovering in the wood. You sure about that? Talk to the last one. The forlorn student of medieval manuscripts believes that the Emperor Charlemagne... Oh, that's the one I talked to. This one. The divinity student has a dozen bad habits and a firm conviction that St. John the Apostle slumbers in the Regent's Cave. The theologian's tent is the largest of the three. Its interior has been decorated with carpets and throws, which trap the smoke from his hookah. The air is a scented fog. The theologian is reclining on cushion, drinking wine. Ask about his theory. The Golden Legend. The theologian's eyes widen. He is delighted to have been asked that question. According to the Legenda Aurea, St. John is sleeping somewhere, waiting for the coming of the Antichrist, which would mean the end of the world. And what is the high wilderness but that? Sorry about that abrupt stop, Mr. FBI guy. I had to sneeze. According to sleeping, what is the high... Why would they think that it's hell if it's a good thing that they got up here and they're not in the Untersea anymore? We left the world behind and the stars are going out. And just as we arrived, we discover a tomb hidden in an ancient wood. He runs a hand through his hair. Sometimes we must have faith that we're in hell. Have faith that something new and wonderful is crap. Oh, what do I need that? Unlocked when entering. Speak with the scholars about what you learn in the barrows. We can enter the woods now? Your inquiry induces a rare spirit of cooperation in the scholars. The last expedition into the woods found a document written in the correspondence. It contained directions to a place called the Steward's Font, the theologian explains. Alas, that is all it needs to break their alliance. The paleographer begins to argue that the steward was a chief position in Charlemagne's household. The classicist makes a pointed reference to Inanna's husband. The theologian smile is forced. If you could find the font, it would be an immense boon to my work. There are sputters of protestation. Our work. Alright, let's go. Wait. I said let's go. Is there more I have to ask? Return to camp for now. The wood's edge. The wood is vast as a felled giant and fathomless as a great ocean. Like the ocean, much of it's hidden from view. Careful expeditions are required to go deeper into the wood. Forest is rich and wild in the verdant species of the reach. Exploring the starlight dappled edges of the wood could be profitable. One of these actions, the wood guards its secrets. Flora, hunt. Oh, we should try to hunt. The game in the forest is unparalleled. The glories of the sport it offers are spoken of even in the hunting lodges of Port Aitman. Slumber. That's even less of a chance. Starlight silvers the branches above you. Birds call quietly. Success! Can we eat it? A keen-eyed stoker spies tracks leading into the wood. You follow them. Birds cry out in the canopy ahead of you, startled by something moving. You quicken your pace. Your quarry slows, allowing you to catch up. It stands in a copse of silverwood, a proud stag with its many tined triple crowns. Its majesty does not spare it your bullets. It takes 5 people to carry it back to your engine. Well, we only have 4, so... some other time. The forest rises behind the station where a few tents have been set up. Any shops? Ooh. Do I have enough money? No. Of course I don't. No. The bazaar isn't gonna have anything. No. What's up with this? The forest rises behind the station, where a few tents have been set up. What might be an owl calls from somewhere in the wood. In the far distance, a great stone barrow rises over the trees. The glade, an oasis of wildflowers and sweet meadow field in the midst of brooding trees. is where captains meet to do business and bring their ventures to the wood to conclusion. Write a port report. Ooh. Write a port. No! There is no one else here at present, but there are signs of recent passage. A discarded set of cups from some clandestine picnic, loose paper hastily torn from a notebook, a few bullets in scorched grass. People come to the glade to conduct meetings as neutral ground and as a place to think, secluded from the watchful gaze of the high wilderness. Let's write a port report. Outside of the Somerset camp, the great forest of bronzewood trees has gone untouched by human hands. Voices sound in the deeps of the woods, forlorn and far away. The wood is vast and vastly lonely. Hand your reports into the indurent, veteran, or prudent secretary. Normally, docks near New Winchester. They can move as the war in the breach progresses. That's unfortunate. Okay. Explore the glade. Already did that. Well, crap, I guess it's time to go. Ooh, I went far away. And we try to just make our way back, but go down instead. You are down to the last dregs of your supplies. I hope we won't die, but it doesn't look good. Does that say you're approaching a newly discovered port? This has significantly reduced your terror. Your crew are always thankful to find another place of relative safely, however strange and full of devils or covered in mushrooms. Okay, do I got any facets? Nope. Ooh, got a ways to go. Maybe we'll make it. Who knows? You just gotta believe. Sure, I'm still going the right way. Choo-choo. Try to take a bit of a detour. Nope, that was a mistake. direction. Distant nebula shines on this place. Its light is mellow as butter. Gotta go down. Familiar as a disagreeable uncle. Hey now. What is that? Something that we can use. Almost back to New Winchester. Can I land at that farm? I don't think so. Mr. Menagerie is passing through New Winchester. A tattered poster by the station advises the service of Mr. Menagerie, purveyor of fine scouts. An accompanying picture displays a tall cloaked figure, slightly stooped, clutching an array of adorable little beasts close to its long chest. Pile of cargo looms out where you can buy scouts, but he will move on after your visit. How about... Anybody want that thing I just picked up for some gold? Oops, dang it. Shops. Can I sell something? I can. Oh, yeah. What do you mean, zero? Okay. I can sell this. I can sell this. Barrel of unseasoned hours. Screw it, we need money. Oh yeah. Okay, now we need some fuel and supplies. Get 3. How much money do we have left? Still 163. Get more food. One more fuel. Get one more. Yes. Whew. That feels nice to have. Okay. Now we gotta go east. We'll go down this way instead. Escaped fumes. Oh, I should have bought another freaking crew member. I'm gonna go back to that thing and hand it in so I have more money. Skeleton crew are unable to keep the engine. Then try to perform the repairs yourself. Seal them with materials. Let's see what happens. 2 crew. Wow, okay. Definitely wasn't prepared for this again. Is there any freaking way? Oh, I can't hire any crew. Holy crap. Maybe if I go to the company house and hand something in, they'll have more options for me. Ay, ay, ay. I'll stay making mistakes. Visit the Windward Company. Deliver your port report. It is a comfortable room for a modest secretary. Stained glass windows like crimson slants across the desk. The prudent secretary receives reports and reads them one by one. A number of questions follow, to which the secretary expects cogent, succulent answers. Her Majesty is grateful. They say. Fortunes. Okay. Shops, please. No. I am just the most fucking boned. Can't buy, no extra people. Maybe by the time I go here, I can. $15 days has passed, right? Son of a bitch. I'm so screwed. Maybe there's somebody around. Nope. Can't do that. definitely can't do this, right? Nope. Okay. Ah, frick. Just go east. Just go east. What's the worst that can happen? I die.